Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Shanae. Today, we are going to do what I said I was going to do in my last video, and that is keto do's and don'ts. So I said I was going to do this in my last video because I think it's a very, very good topic. I think it's a very important topic. Now, my do's and don'ts and other people's do's and don'ts may be different, but for the most part, I'm not going to steer you wrong because I've done a lot of my own research through doctors and research journals and things like that of my own. So the things that I'm going to tell you won't be wrong. I just may not have as many or something different than someone else said, period. So yeah, another update is I am, as of today, after I came home from the gym, 221.2 pounds. Now, my last video, I think it was my TT, that's not my very last video, but a couple videos before that, it was like my TTC update / weight loss update video. I said I was 236, 235, something like that. Anyways, I was trying to get to 232. Well, as I just said, your girl is 221.6, okay? 221.6, okay? You see? Hold on. Yes, get into it. I lost 56 pounds so far from like the top of when I was 278 pounds to now 221.2. So total weight loss, 56 pounds. Total weight loss since doing keto, I started at 243. So 22 pounds, I think, right? So I started 2.5 months ago. So I've lost 22 pounds and I've lost inches, honey, inches off my thighs, my waist, even my arms, and these things look, all right. Honestly, I feel like my arms are going to be big regardless of what size I am. They're going to be bigger in proportion to everything else, and I just have to come to terms with that. It just is what it is. But anyway, this is not what you came here for, although it probably is, hooray. But you came here for the keto do's and don'ts. So let's get into it. My list right here. I made a list. I came prepared. So the first don't is don't do lazy keto or dirty keto. Well, I won't say don't do dirty keto, but don't do lazy keto. Don't do lazy keto, because lazy keto is basically where you don't measure anything. You know what keto foods, especially as a beginner. I'll say as a beginner. Once you get more advanced, you kind of know what you can and cannot eat, how many milligrams or how many grams and ounces certain things are. But in the beginning, don't do lazy keto. Lazy keto is when you do not measure anything. You just go by a grocery list of what keto-friendly foods are, but you don't necessarily measure out the portion sizes. That can be your biggest downfall. I know it was for me, because when I restarted keto, because I did keto last year for like 2 weeks and fell off. This time I'm more dedicated, obviously. But what I did this time, even when I first started, was I didn't measure certain things. And I found out I was eating a whole 1,000 calories more than I was supposed to. And I was like, why am I not losing weight? Why am I stuck at, I think I was 236 at the time. Why am I stuck at 236? I could not get past 236 to save my life. Finally, I decided, let me measure, let me see what I'm eating. So I ate as normal, but I measured it. I found out that bacon is tricky because on the label it tells you that one slice of bacon is a serving size and it's like 13 grams. Well, when you weigh that slice of bacon, I think it was a thick cut bacon I was eating. When you weigh that slice of bacon, it was not 13 grams. It was like 36 grams for that one slice of bacon. So I'm thinking I'm eating 2 slices of bacon and eating 26 grams of bacon, and that's what. No, I was eating like 700 calories in 2 slices. was it 2 or 3 slices, I was eating 700 calories. And I'm thinking I'm only eating like 200. So I'm going by that, and this whole time I was sabotaging myself. Do measure your food. Please measure your food. I know it's tedious and it's annoying and it's like, dang, I just want to eat. And it's like, yeah, you just want to eat, but that's the problem. That's been the problem. You just been eating and gaining weight. So measure your food, measure everything, and serving size. Serving size is everything. Serving size is everything. Because you may think, like I said, you're eating, oh, I can just have this, it's keto friendly. No, what does the serving size say on it? Because yeah, rice is, not rice, sorry. Rice is not keto friendly. Vegetables, most vegetables are keto friendly. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, it's all keto friendly. But in portion sizes, you cannot think you can have broccoli and have like 10 ounces of broccoli, or like broccoli specifically because it's very high in fiber. Yes, but 10 ounces of broccoli, you may have 10 ounces of broccoli, and then you may have 6 ounces of asparagus, and you may have about 5 ounces of Brussels sprouts. And you're like, yes, this is great. That's so many carbs right there. Like, you gotta be carb conscious. So please measure your food. Don't guesstimate your portions. It goes right to, don't guesstimate your portions. Measure, weigh them, because like I said, you may say, oh, like I said, this broccoli, keto friendly, this asparagus, keto friendly, the Brussels sprouts, keto friendly. Yes, it's all keto friendly, but how much are you eating? You have to measure. So the don't is don't guesstimate, and the do is to buy a measuring scale. Buy a measuring scale. I can't stress how important it is to buy a measuring scale when you're even on any diet, on any weight loss plan. You need to know how much you're eating, or else it won't work. You have to weigh your food. You have to measure your food, or else you will not work, because you'll be eating. You're only supposed to have maybe 1,600 calories, and if you don't weigh your food, if you don't measure your food, you may be having 2,600 calories, and you're wondering why you're not losing weight. Oh, I'm eating all this. I'm eating right. I'm eating vegetables. I'm eating fruit. I'm eating, right, but I'm not losing weight. It's because you're eating too much. Y'all know, y'all heard too much of a good thing can be bad too. So please measure your food. Third, don't go by the front label. The front label of what you're eating may say sugar-free, right? It says sugar-free. Then you turn the label around, and some people, the layman people, don't know what sucralose is, or what dextrose is, or maltodextrin is, or what's the other, maltitol is, or xylitol. Xylitol is anyway, most people don't know what dextrose, maltodextrin, maltitol, xylitol, that kind of stuff is. That is sugar, baby. It is sugar. If it says sugar-free, turn the ingredients around. The famous ones are dextrose and maltodextrin. Those two right there, it's sugar. And it's sucralose. Sucralose, dextrose, and maltodextrin. When it says sugar-free, turn around. If it says that, it has sugar in it, period. So do read the ingredients, basically. So don't go by the front label. Do read your ingredients. It may say, read your ingredients, and also read the serving size. That goes hand in hand with the last one that I said. But do read your ingredients and do read the serving size. It may say one serving only has 1 gram of sugar in it, right? Or cereal is famous for this. Cereal. Oh, low sugar. 1 serving has 2 grams of sugar in it. Okay, but then that serving, when you actually read what the serving is this much. You can have this much of it. This much of it. That's the serving. So yeah, that 1 serving has 2 grams of sugar in it. But who eating this? Who really eats a serving size of cereal? The serving size of cereal normally is 2/3 or 3/4 of a cup. Nobody eats 3/4 of a cup of cereal. So don't go by the front of the label. Read your ingredients. Read the serving size, because they get you that way. That's how they get you. They tell you what the serving size is. Oh, the serving ice cream. Oh, there's only 200 calories in one serving. Oh, that's great. Or there's only 2 low fat, whatever the case is, in one serving. And then you look at this, like I said, you look at the serving size, and the serving size is the size of a mustard seed. So you want to make sure that you read the ingredients and read your serving sizes. So do read your ingredients, do read your serving sizes. It will help you in the long run. Next, don't ask someone what they're doing to lose weight. Now, I mean, when I say this, I mean, you see somebody doing something, as far as the gym is concerned, if you see somebody doing something, you want to do it, by all means, do it. Go to the gym, work out, do what you see on the internet. Don't hurt yourself. Please don't hurt yourself. If you know that you can't do a backflip into a somersault, don't do it. Okay? So, because there are some Instagram people that I follow, and I see some of them that I see them doing stuff, and I'm like, all right, baby steps. I'm gonna try it, but if I'm not going to, I mean, they're on a different level. So I gotta work up to that. So I say that, do that with caution. But as far as food is concerned, we're talking about foods, especially keto. Not everything works for everybody, okay? Some people can have dairy on keto. I'm one of the people that can have dairy on keto and still lose weight. Not too much, but just enough, because dairy can cause inflammation as well. And with inflammation causes bloating and water retention and digestive issues. So some people can't do dairy on keto, and that's fine, because there are some keto-friendly foods that are dairy-free. So what works for me may not work for you. I'm in a group on Facebook, a keto group. They're a wonderful group, has over 30,000 members. I see some of their stuff that they make. Some of it is very dirty. Some of it is very much dirty keto. And some of it is lazy keto. But I try to see, it's like I can't do what some of them do, because I retain water like a freaking water balloon. So I have to be careful with certain things that I eat, because I will hold it as far as water is concerned. So don't ask somebody what they're doing per se. You can get tips and tricks, but don't ask somebody, oh, what are you doing? I'm going to do that. No, because you can try that, but if it don't work for you, you're going to be mad and you're going to quit. And you'll be like, oh, I tried keto and it didn't work for me. No, you tried somebody else's version of keto and it didn't work for you. You didn't try your version of keto and try to finagle it to see what works for you. So don't just try it and then, oh, it don't work for me. No, figure it out. Do some things. I had to figure some things out. I had to work some things out. And it finally, I was stalled. I lost 10 pounds. I knew it was water weight, and then I was stalled. It's because, like I said, I was eating that bacon and I wasn't measuring it, and I wasn't losing weight. As soon as I fixed it and finagled some things and saw what I couldn't eat, I started losing the weight again. Also, so what I would say is, figure out what works for you. I personally, I can have a little bit more carbs. I try to stay away from it and fit it in my macros. I usually stay around 20 net carbs or less. But if I want to, it's like my, Shark Week comes. Shark Week is your menstrual. So when Shark Week comes, I kind of do have that little bit of a sweet tooth. Not too much, because my sweet tooth really is gone. I really crave savory things now. But my sweet tooth does, I get one a little every now and then, but you know what I do? I make chia pudding. And I make a jar, like a mason jar full of chia pudding, and I eat, there's 4 servings in there. Actually, 2 servings in there, but I eat half of a serving, every day, so that lasts me 4 days. And I put strawberries in there and things like that. Some people, because if their insulin resistance is too high, you can't have any sugar. You have to cut the sugar, period. Because you won't lose weight. Your insulin resistance is too high, so it will cause you to retain that weight. So for some people, like I said, do what works for you. Some people can't have sugar at all until maybe a year down the line, and maybe they can incorporate it again. Some people's insulin resistance is way too high. So, like I said, you may want to have my chia pudding, but you can't have it because you've done so much damage that you have to completely rid yourself of sugar. Whereas I personally, I can have a little bit of excess carbs and be okay. Don't do what works for someone else. Do what works for you. And the last don't is don't give up. Don't give up, because if you give up, you'll be a month down the line after you've given up, month down the line, and realize this whole month I could have been trying. Keep pushing forward. Whatever you do, keep pushing forward. Rome wasn't built in a day. You didn't get fat in a day. You didn't get fat in 2 days. You didn't get fat in 3 days. You didn't get fat in a month. Don't expect you to lose weight in 1, 2, 3 days, a month. It doesn't work like that. Losing weight is obviously harder than gaining weight. It's more fun to eat, so it's less fun to restrict what you eat. So, don't give up on yourself, because if you give up on yourself, how do you expect anybody else to cheer you on or to help you? Because eventually, like, somebody trying to help you and you're not trying to help yourself, that person won't help you no more. Like, I gave up on myself a long time ago. That's how I got up to 278 pounds, because I was just like, you know what, this is too hard, I don't want to do it. I try to eat right. Every time I say I try to eat right, you know how long I did that for? A week. I tried, I did it, I didn't lose no weight. How you think you're gonna lose 20 pounds in a week? Those people who like on some YouTube videos that are like, I lost pounds, how I lost 10 pounds in 1 week, or how I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm like, look, all right, it's possible to lose 10 pounds in a week, yes, but it will be water weight. It will be complete water weight. That's not initially with any diet, any change of diet, you're gonna lose 10 pounds. You may lose up to 10 pounds in a week, but because you're ridding your body of water, especially keto, you're ridding your body of the water because carbs store water. So you're gonna lose about maybe up to 10 pounds in 7 days, because your body no longer has carbs, or your body is ridding the carbs that it has because it's burning the carbs that you have, because it's not getting anymore. So it's burning what it has, and because it's not getting anymore, you just letting go all of that water weight. So yes, it is possible to lose 10 pounds in a week on keto. It is possible to lose 10 pounds if you're fasting, if you do a 3-day fast. Yes, because your body is using everything that it has, because it doesn't have anything that it's used to. So, but if you solely rely on that video that's showing you how to lose those 10 pounds in that 1 week, and then you're done, like that's it, and then you go back to eating like crap, you're gonna gain every single pound, maybe even some more back, because now your body's like, dang, yes, I got this back. I'm about to store this because I don't know when she's gonna do this again, so I'm about to store this. Yeah, so that's how that works. So if you only need to lose 10 pounds for a trip, maybe a vacation you going on next week, by all means, have fun, do you. But if you're relying on that how I lost 10 pounds video in a week, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail, because that's not how your body works. That's not how weight loss works. That's not how a healthy lifestyle works. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys loved this video, please share it, repost it, put it on Twitter, repost it, because I'm going to post this on my Facebook page. So when I post this on my Facebook page, share it, and then also share it on Twitter, on wherever your social media is, if you so inclined to, of course, because I truly appreciate it. We are at 105 subscribers. I am so stinking excited about that. My channel has grown by 11 people in the last 30 days. I've gained 11 subscribers this month. Well, in the, what is it, 28 days? And I'm so excited about that. So it's because of you guys liking, commenting, sharing, viewing, and everything like that. So I appreciate it. So once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and do all those things that YouTube provides. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much.